Really, we should mention that. Very deserving of the 10A crew that went back to the garage, didn't give up, made it back in time, only to discover that Dan had a ride for the main event anyway.
And here we go, finally, with Art Caruso getting the edge on the outside. And look at the shuffle going on already in the pack.
Yep, a shuffle of the deck. It can go any way.
And we'll keep an eye on your leaders. Chuck Docherty and Jim Avlajanis and Dan Dolina very closely packed.
Here they come, down to the line again. Art Caruso. Here comes Parente. Not enough this time, but Caruso has got things well under control.
Well, I think when you look at our most improved driver in the street stock division, you have to look at those two guys right there in the front row.
Sure do. We've got a spin. Gadeskis loses a tire.
And that brings everything to a screeching halt. The 75C has also got a little bit of a problem dragging a fender. Get rid of that in a hurry. So that cost Chadbourne. He'll have to go to the pit area to have that taken care of in 4 spots. But still 22 laps to go. Keep an eye on the top 3. Chuck Docherty, car 79, in 3rd place in the point standings. Jim Avlajanis, the leader in the 01, and the 5 of Dan Dolina, our 2nd place man. Here we go, back underway.
Car number 80 has got the lead, but don't count out Caruso. Look at him motor on down the back straightaway. Here they come, down to the line once again. Parente down low, Caruso on the top side, dialed in and looking good. 2x2, the story here. And it almost looks like they're looking for the green, but they're going 70 miles an hour plus as they come off the turn.
Now Caruso gets a bit of an edge. Meanwhile, not too much movement through the rest of the pack. Al Flynn has a power. He and Gary Fiamani become hooked. Jim Avlajanis works his way around. Dan Dolina, some spinning by Tom Fern. Fern got sideways.
They're all okay. Al Flynn goes to the center of the infield, and we're still under green.
All Dolina can hope for now is a caution. Avlajanis and Fiamani well back. Chuck Docherty has gained a spot on our point leader. We'll try to get you the unofficial point standings by the end of the program.
We sure will, and we will also try to stop the point champion and bring him into the winner's circle.
Ah, yes.
Of course, that is all unofficial at that point, but we will try to do it for you.
Yes, the final word, Ben, if I understand right, comes out of NASCAR in Daytona Beach as to the final points. So anything we say will be unofficial.
Uh-oh, right in front of the leader of the points, there's a mix-up. Somehow they all make it by, and we're still under green. Off the turn, another mix-up. Charette and Johnson come together. A mad scramble for positions, and Johnson and Lavoie get tangled up, and that brings out a caution. Go back to the last completed lap. That's number 9.
And we're back underway. This time, Pareto gets the jump on Caruso.
Here they go, almost 3 wide. Good battle right up front.
Chuck Docherty starting to move well now. He's now running 5th.
Now Tommy Fern gets out of shape. They're all okay, believe it or not. A slam to the wall, and they still keep going.
Okay, down the backstretch, and Docherty now challenges Chouinard. Chouinard gets loose, and that enables Docherty to take over 4th place. Mavrogiannis now running in 9th spot.
Yep. He looks down low underneath Brian Condon, who's sitting in the 8th spot. This time by halfway.
And Delina gets pushed to the inside, but he manages to hold his spot, hold the car in tow, and moves up.
Butch Tadborn has had a tough night. He has bounced off everything, I think, that's out there.
Caruso now trying the inside route to overtake our leader, but Pareto is doing a very, very strong job. Docherty now running in 3rd place. And now Mavrogiannis has moved up to 7th. Correction, 8th place now. So Mavrogiannis is looking good. Caruso trying to challenge again.
17-lap show. Chuck Docherty runs the inside lane like a veteran, and that's exactly what he is. 9 feature event wins during 1987, and they've been at all the race facilities that are popular here in New England. 71X pulls out, Doug Dunleavy. Tom Carey looking good. 5 laps to go. Final 5. Docherty tries it down low. For Perrette, it would be his first win of the 1987 season. For Docherty, it's another visit to victory lane. Side by side. That's the story. Deep into turn number 3. Off the 4th turn. Uncle Chucky's got the lead. Docherty still in command. Parente's got 2. Caruso's got 3. Mike Duquette's got 4. Doug Chenard, Gary Zalonka, and Jim Mavrogiannis. Deep into turn number 3 and off the 4th turn. Still Chuck Docherty. White flag is out. One more time around. Final lap. Gary Zalonka, Teddy Chalmers make contact. Down to the line comes Chuck Docherty, Perrette, Caruso, Duquette, Chenard, and Jim Mavrogiannis has the championship. Well, Chuck Docherty will head to the winner's circle where he has secured the victory for the final double point event of the 1987 season. But Jim Mavrogiannis has secured even more than that here tonight. The Weathersfield Car Wash, number 01, has secured a long, seeked-after track championship. And Mavrogiannis will head to the winner's circle too. He is the 1987 Street Stock Division champion right here at Riverside Park Speedway. We'll go trackside to Raleigh Jacobs, who interviews not only the winner, but the champion himself.
Chuck Docherty here. Chuck over to congratulate Jim Mavrogiannis. Chuck, nice going. All right.
How you doing?
Lots of excitement down here, Chuck. And I'm sure at this point, you wish the point season had another couple weeks to go, because certainly your performances would indicate that you would have had a good whack at it had we a few more weeks.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been going good, and Jimmy did real well, so I'm glad for him, and I'm glad we won tonight, and it's time to have a bud.
And if we remember correctly, this is your 10th win at various tracks over the season, so you got to feel good about your season overall, Chuck.
Yeah, it's been super, you know, the guys have worked really good, and, sponsors, Orbit Motors, Atara Diamond, Hasco Data Processing, OTS, everybody's really been super this year, and it's really been a great year.
All right, congratulations, Chuck. A fine run tonight, and look forward to seeing you next week. Now, where's the champ? We've got to catch up with the champ. All righty. Jim over there celebrating with his crew and friends, and we'll work our way over toward him, see if we can get a few words from our new champ.
Well, there's no question about it that Jim Mavrogiannis is ecstatic over his championship. He worked really, really hard for this one, and it has all paid off here tonight. We'll go to Raleigh Jacobs with Jim Mavrogiannis, the 1987 Riverside Park Speedway Street Stock Division champion.
Okay, Ben, here he is, the new street stock champ for 1987. Jim, congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was tough out there. We had it all written down on the dashboard, how many spots we had to be with Danny and Chuck and Gary, and I started counting, and I seen Chuck out front. I said, oh boy, something's got to happen. So we worked hard. Everybody worked hard. My wife Kim, my father, my mother, my brother, Dave Orchid, the whole crew, Weathersfield Car Wash, Parker Street Auto Parts, Andy Johnson Chassis, TA Engines, Hoosier Tire. It's great. Everybody worked hard, and for 2 years now we tried this, and I was a nervous wreck. I can't wait. I'm so happy it's over.
Well, I can't blame you. Certainly, we would think back to last year, Jim, when on the very last night of the season, Dan Delina edged you out for the point championship. And we also remember, Jim, a very sportsmanlike gesture on your part. You were the first one out of the pit area to congratulate Dan.
2 years ago with Dave.
2 years ago.
With Dave Selleck, yeah. That was the same type of thing. We had a problem with the car. We checked this car over completely. I gotta hand it to the crew the last 2 weeks. I've had strep throat. I haven't touched the car really in 2 weeks. I got a temperature of 102 tonight. I've been taking penicillin, and forget the penicillin, we're gonna drink some beer.
Attaboy, on to the bud, right?
Oh yeah, well, we deserve it. Everybody deserves it. This whole car's great.
Congratulations, Jim, and we'll see you at the banquet.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So there you have it, a very deserving track champion in the street stock division, and Jim Mavrogiannis secures a big victory, and he's deserving of that victory here at Riverside Park Speedway. Congratulations goes out to him.